Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you how to install a plant hanger. Now as you can see right here, I have a very simple plant hanger and I'm going to be installing it on this brick wall right here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in place and use this marker to mark off the two holes for the screws. And I'm going to be putting it in place a bit higher, so I'm just going to adjust the camera right here. And so once again, I'm going to put it in place against the wall where I will be placing it, in the exact spot that I will be installing it. And then I'm going to use the marker to put two little dots where the holes for the screws are. Alright, so as you can see, I have marked off the two holes right there that I will be using to secure the plant hanger in place. There's one hole right there, and there's the second hole right there. Now I need to drill into the brick where those holes are, because I'm going to be using these anchors right here to hold the screws in place. So I'm going to use the appropriate sized bit to drill into those holes right there where I put the dots, and then I will be hammering in these anchors and then putting the plant hanger in place and then screwing it into place completely. But this step right here, the next step, is to simply use the appropriate sized drill bit, so the drill bit that is the right size for these specific anchors, to drill into those two holes, those two dots that I marked off on the brick. Okay, so now that I have drilled the holes in the brick with the appropriate sized bit, I am now going to install these anchors, these wall anchors, so that the screws will have some support in the brick. Now to install these, I am simply hammering them into place in those two holes that I just drilled. Alright, now that the anchors have been installed in the brick, it is time to actually use the screws to install the plant hanger. Now I'm just going to step up onto this chair and give you a little bit of a closer view. So you can see that there are two anchors right there, and what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to use the screws to do the following. You'll notice that the top portion, the top screw hole can be slid up and down, and the bottom screw hole is just stationary. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by screwing in the top screw just like this in the wider portion. Then I'm going to slide it down until the bottom hole lines up with the anchor right there, and then I will put a screw in the bottom hole as well, and then I will tighten up both the top and bottom screws. So this is a fairly simple part of the process. I'm just literally going to be tightening two screws into the anchors and finishing the installation of the plant hanger. So I'm going to put my camera down now and let you watch as I do it. And that is basically it. I have secured those two screws in place, and those two screws are ultimately holding this plant hanger in place. And I'm just going to step up onto this chair to give you a better view, and you can see that it is in place. It is perfectly lined up and it is secure, absolutely secure. So all that I have to do now is decorate it by hanging some plants on it. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.